Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our co-featured event here in race number 5. It's the 26th running of the Debutante for 2-year-old fillies. They're going to go 5 furlongs for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is Georgie Girl's Kiss, owned by Rocky Mountain Turf Club Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Number 2 is Pecos, owned by Terry Props, trained by Charlie Smith with Rohan Singh. Number 3 is Golden Sochi, owned by Monica Perkipchuk, trained by Carl Anderson with Dane Nelson. Number 4 is Truly North, owned by Hillside Farms and Wayne Anderson, trained by Blair Miller with Christopher Husbands. Number 5 is Big Bad Janine, owned by Jerry Antoniak, trained by Rico Martins with Chavi and Chow. Number 6 is Pure TNT, owned by Jerry Antoniak, trained by Rico Martins with Adolfo Morales. And rounding out the debutante is number 7, CCN Sashi, owned by Rocky Mountain Turf Club Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Tyrone Nelson. Following the running of the debutante, Candace Wheeler, wife of 92 City FM Mega Beast morning show host Dave Wheeler, will make a halter presentation to the winning connection. And now just waiting on Cece and Sashi. And these 2-year-old fillies will be set. Truly North, a little fractious in the starting gate. They're at the post. And they're off in the 26th running of the debutante. Quickly, like a bullet, Pecos heads right out after the early lead. Golden Sochi also flashing speed to her outside. Big Bad Janine is 3 wide. Then it's a length back to CC and Sashi hugging the rail. Georgia Girl's Kiss. And then it's going to be Truly North trailing the field. Pecos has now opened up a 2.5 length advantage in an opening quarter of 23-2. Golden Sochi still in hot pursuit in second. Big Bad Janine in third. Georgia Girl's Kiss rallying up the rail, but Pecos with the lead by 3. Coming at Golden Sochi. A valiant try, but too little as Pecos will take the debutante. Golden Sochi second best. Third goes to Big Bad Janine. Very close for fourth. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of the 26th running of the debutante. That's number 2, Pecos. Pecos is a Bay filly, 2 years old, by Northern Aflate, out of the mare Miss Missile by Golden Missile, owned by Terry Props, trained by Charlie Smith, and ridden to victory by Rohan Singh. Time for the 5 furlongs, 1 minute even. Assiniboia Downs is glad to have on hand in the winner's enclosure Candace Wheeler, wife of 92 City FM Mega Beast morning show host Dave Wheeler, to make a halter presentation to the winning connections.
Where's the rest of my stuff?
And ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention back down to the winner's enclosure, ASD Paddock host Rob McLennan as the winning team of the Debutante. Rob, take it away.
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections of the 26th running of the $25,000 Debutante Stakes. Rohan, Miss Missle's baby here, Pecos. You got to the early lead. What did you kind of think of the race? Was that obviously going to be the plan going in?
Yeah, I mean, it was a no-brainer. She's got natural speed, and that's her weapon, right? Just like the missile, and just come and get me.
Yeah, you ended up kind of playing that game of come and get me. Did you have a little bit of trouble arranging her back? She really was kind of a very runaway ship at Canterbury in her first start.
Actually, it was quite the opposite. Charlie took his blinkers off of her, and when she left it really quick, and she kind of got the gawking around, I actually had to tap her in the shoulders to get it going a couple of times.
So did you feel like you had a lot under you late? Did you feel kind of the horse just a little bit behind you? Not overly close, but enough there to be maybe feel you a little bit?
Yes, I mean, I feel them back there, but it was futile if they come to me because the more I asked her, the more she was giving it to me.
That's always a good thing to have and to hear from a rider. Rohan, anything else to add before we move on to Charlie?
Thanks to Charlie and Terry. That was put me in these push-button horses that make me look good.
You did look good out there, Rohan. We'll move on to Charlie here, or Terry or Charlie, who's doing the talking here. So this is a nice filly you guys have. This is the first of your Minnesota bred program. I know Rohan's signing autographs here. So Charlie, talk about Pecos here.
Well, I mean, as Terry picked this, we bred her to Northern Fleet.
Northern Fleet.
But, I mean, the bloodlines are all Terry, and she looks, so far, she's doing everything right. And the goal we came up was to try and get the Minnesota Futurity for $80,000 Labor Day, and we're kind of on pace for where we want to be right now. But I'll let Terry talk about the filly because she can tell you a lot more about her than I can, and she's very easy to train.
I just got one last question. The blinkers coming off, what kind of decision was that coming from?
Before we started, we laid out a plan of potentially 4 races. One was Breaker Maiden, but it was 3.5. It's a funky little chute down there. You wanted to concentrate and get in, so we used them. We took advantage of the rule of being able to run any way we could here to take them off. And now that we're going 5 and 5.5 and 6, she doesn't have to have that just totally blistering speed.
Yeah, she definitely has it as an asset. So we'll move on to Terry here. So this is a filly you guys bred. To talk about how she's kind of developed now into this very, very nice 2-year-old.
Well, she pretty much has a mind of her own. She's independent. She's very easy to train. And so we just kind of stay out of her way.
Yeah, she seems to be easy to trade. So what's going to be next year? I know Charlie mentioned the Minnesota Futurity. Do you guys have anything else in between that? I know that's the end of August.
Well,
I've just got a lot of babies at the farm. I'm going to go back home.
As far as this schedule, we may take a look at, I guess it'd be the graduation in 2.5 weeks and run her against the boys. That would give us 5 weeks into that Futurity. That's one possibility. I imagine what we'll do is check her out tonight, check her out in the morning, sit down in Barry's kitchen, have something to eat, and talk it over about who's going where and when. Right now we're leaning towards bringing Spider back in the Derby. We thought his effort the other night in Harry Jeffries was good enough to probably buy him a ticket into the race.
Yeah, Spider ran a huge race. So the other question is what's left at the farm here now? Is there a younger sibling coming through the works?
She has a Harlan's Holiday filly. She's in foal now to a strong mandate. And we've got Ruby has a Broken Bow filly, First Offense.
Terry's got quite a few in the pipeline.
I've got 13 mares in foal, 9 babies, 6 yearlings. That's why I have to go home.
So, Charlie, it just sounds like you're going to be a busy guy the next few years. We're always glad to see you. Pecos, the Debutante winner, the 6th time Charlie's won the Debutante up here, teamed up with Terry. Rohan's been along for many of those rides. Congratulations, Pecos, the winner of the Debutante Stakes. Back up to you, Kurt.